Sharks are fucking terrifying. We can all agree on that, I guess. I have never in my life saw a shark in real life. But still, they are my biggest fear. The open ocean, the feeling being the victim, being helpless, floating in this enormous soup of death, it's like, ah, it makes me not wanting to even come close to the ocean at times. But what sparked this fear in me and in so many other people as well? What is the reason we are so scared of something we haven't even seen? Well, here comes the difference between a bad killer shark movie and a good one. I am fascinated with those types of movies, but there is a clear difference between all of them. And those that have all the elements needed are the ones that leave a lasting impression on us and make us fear things that we haven't even seen. But I guess that's the case with every really good horror. But anyways, today we will answer why people like me are scared of sharks without ever even being a mile close to one. What makes the difference between a bad and a good shark killer movie, and what is my favorite part about shark movies, so stay till the end and watch out to not get bitten by one. There is a million shark movies, from normal great whites to two-headed sharks and sharks that go under the ground and shark octopus and shark tornado and even the scariest of them all, the megalodon, and it's fucking insane. There are so many movies about sharks, and with each one they get more bizarre, but all of them are more funny rather than scary. But what are those ones that are remembered not because they are strange but because they are scary? Well, those should be the ones that are the most realistic ones, with the most down-to-earth plot possible, like 47 meters down, or The Shallows, or even Under Paris. Yes, they all have some supernatural aspects, but the less crazy and believable it is, the scarier it gets, because you can imagine yourself being in that scenario. It is unlikely, but it is possible. To be attacked by an octopus shark is stupid, but to get attacked while surfing, well, it has happened a couple of times, and that is what makes it scary. When the movie plays with your imagination and makes you envision how it would feel if you are there, stranded, helpless, bleeding, surrounded by this 5, 6, 7 meters killer machine that has one goal: to fucking eat your ass. I guess we aren't so different after all, me and the sharks. It's just that I am the shark and my wife's ass is the one getting hit. Let's not get out of the point, so the more believable the movie, the scarier it feels. And the next time you're in the water, surrounded by nothing but more water, you may get that feeling of unease, that something may be swimming beneath you. The fact there is no ground beneath your feet has always frightened me to death. At times I thought there might be a shark even in the pool. So the concept that makes the shark movie scarier is obvious. Make it believable, make it similar to situations some of your viewers, if not all of them, have at some point experienced. Being on a boat, being in a tight space with water, just something you have as a human being experienced in real life, and adding a shark to it makes it scary. Just a quick interruption before we continue, I have something to tell you. This was the first aspect, that not only is a must, if I may say, to make the movie better, but also is the thing that the viewers that are scared of sharks like me remember, because the next time I go to a boat trip to a random island and start jumping in the water, I will get that memory of the movie back. But what about the second one that makes the movie stand out? Based on the 1.5 million shark movies I have watched, this should be the movie itself, how it is filmed. Is the CGI shark believable? Does the shark appear a lot of times? Does it bite people, and how is it filmed? What is the plot? Is it properly set up with character arcs that make you care about those people? Then putting them in a no way out scenario, and some of them have to be sacrificed. Is it interesting with a twist? Why does the shark do it? Is the location new and something that hasn't been seen? There are so many different aspects that make the shark movie better. If you just copy the location and all the other stuff from previous good movies, it won't work. You have to be more creative. But isn't that with anything in life? So rather than making people get attacked by a shark in the middle of the ocean, you can make a movie about how the world's largest aquarium is built and they are adding great white sharks in. But something terrible happens and the sharks go on a frenzy, and 4 divers that were inspecting the facility are trapped inside with them, and there are 3 or 4 days before anyone even comes to check on them. You see, just a random concept I thought as I was making this video, but it might work, depending on how good you are in combining it with all the other aspects. It's not that simple, I guess, to make a proper shark movie. For example, one that I watched, they showed the shark one time at the end of the movie. Like, I get it, it's a low budget film, but this was just complete bullshit. The movie is about a shark, so with that said, it means you have to show the shark as much as possible, to have great CGI and show how the shark kills. Yes, there might be scenes where for some time the shark is hiding and just silhouettes are shown, but you can't go entire movie depending just on scenes of people in the middle of the ocean being helpless and scared. The action is as needed as the suspense, period. If you are making a shark movie, the appearance of your shark is the most important. It is the main antagonist in the story after all. Like, imagine Avengers 1 and 2, but Thanos never appears in the movie. They just talk about how scary he is and that's it. So I hope you understand now a little bit at least why and how great movies can make even a grown-ass man being scared of sharks despite never seeing one. But there is one other type of shark movie that is probably my personal favorite, the mech. Firstly because I am fascinated by the megalodon, a shark but 10 times larger than normal, the apex predator. And when the movie came out I was in love. Because if there is even the slightest chance of this thing being alive, it will spark my curiosity. I believe there is something true about the whole megalodon thing, but you can never know for sure, I guess. But a movie about my favorite shark of them all is one that I really enjoyed and couldn't wait for the second part to come out. I really hope they will make a third one, but again we'll see. Hey, before we go, let me know about what you think about sharks and shark killer movies in general. Am I the only one scared? I hope not. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and see you next time.